Hello, everyone. Welcome to Keep It Up. And I'm your host for today. My name is Hui Ting. Let me explain a little bit about what is Keep It Up. Keep It Up is an online platform that helps you to achieve and maintain your health goal. We have a lot of video content with regards to physical and mental health. And what is special about it is every Thursday, we will have a live 30 minutes live workout together with me. And if you have kids, because this platform is also suitable for both adults and kids, and it is better even if you have kids that we every Thursday as well we will have a kids sessions group class start at 5 p.m. So and today and every month, every last week of the month or every beginning of the month, this one of the week we will have a real people real story, where real people real story segment where I will invite all the guest speakers from different walks of life, different industry to share about their experience, to share about their story with regards to physical and mental health. And today guest speaker is very, very special to me. He's one of my good friend. And why is he special? Because today is October 6th and it's her birthday. Okay, so that's why happy birthday, Dila. Today guest speaker, her name is Dila. So let me just have a brief introductions about Dilashini. So Dila is carrying many roles. So one of it, let me just introduce them one by one. One of the Dila role is she is the co-founder of Dishik Event. And Dishik Event is an event management company where she handle a lot of manage and handle a lot of event. And at the same time, she is also the chief people officer working together in Ascendance. And Ascendance is an international youth movement. It's the largest international youth movement in Southeast Asia. And imagine the number of work that she need to work together with Ascendance at the same time, managing an event company at the same time. And she is also a senior marketing manager at Kitam Sendirian Berhad, which is and also another role that she holds, she is also a council member of ET Idea. All right, so let's welcome our guest speaker for today, Dila.
Hi, everything.
Hello, Dila. Happy birthday, Dila.
Thank you. I so scared when you introduced me, so I never realized so many things.
Yes, right. I was like when I just a little bit of background story when I want to how to say invite the guest speaker for my coming real people real story. I know the next month I'm going to this month I'm going to invite Gila, but I didn't know October 6th. It's like it's just right. It's your birthday.
Yeah.
Yes, so thank you for being our guest speaker on your birthday day. And today topic is about how to be consistent and where to start with regards to your health goals, specifically, right? So just now during my introductions, like Gila carried many roles. So I don't know how she handled it, but let's investigate a bit, put on our investigations cap. Let's investigate a bit about her lifestyle in each of the role that she carry. Okay, Dila, you okay with it?
Yeah, sure.
Okay, so maybe you can share with us, right? As like you have carry four roles. You are the founder of this chic event. Maybe you just share with us a little bit. How does your lifestyle look like when you put on your what's that called, the role of the founder in the Dishik event?
So, since this is a ESG lifestyle, so I'll share more on my health habit. I guess before I started an event management company, I was working somewhere 9 to 5 and everything. So it was pretty normal. My eating habit and everything was pretty normal. But then when I started event company, one of the part of being an event company is that you order food for your guests and everything like that, and you order nice foods and all. So I started having this habit of eating more than I uh, can, more than what I used to last time, because it used to be like every weekend we used to have events and every weekend is good food and everything like that, right? So I started consuming more. Uh, Actually, at the point of time, I didn't really realize until you
Mhm.
see your weight gain. Then really like, oh, okay, I have been eating more than I can, and by then it's already too late for me to do anything much because I wasn't consciously uh, taking effort to actually maintain my habit. Is like uh, how to say, one of my mentor used to say, uh, as your salary is something that he used to say, as your salary
Mhm.
increase, your lifestyle also increase, right? I would
Yes.
say it's very true. It's not just the salary, but as you just endure new things, you
Mhm.
just expand your lifestyle and expand in the things. So without me knowing, I started eating more than I can. So that's what happened when I started event management company itself.
Because when every weekend there is event, or sometimes even though now also weekday you have events also. When events happen, especially physical event, right?
Yeah, and that time is before pandemic, right? So when we say
Ah,
event, it's all physical event. So there need to be food for guests and everything like that. So sometimes the food, if there's balance, I'll tap out back home. So it's like, it became more like hoarding food kind of habit started developing that time. I started eating more rice because of the
okay.
stress and because of, okay, I need to stay quite longer time at night, and also I started eating a bit unhealthy stuff as
So
well. So
that is we talk about physical event, but to my understanding, your event company also running very well even during pandemic time. So compared to that physical event and during pandemic time where you cannot have physical event, where you bring your event to online where which is very successful. So what would you say about the lifestyle? Is there any changes in the lifestyle? That we are still in the district event, yeah, we're still
yeah,
investigating the lifestyle in the district event.
I guess because started dishing events very many years back. So pandemic
Mm-hmm.
just happened recently, like 2 years
Yep.
back, right? So before that, I already was doing physical event and all for more
Mm-hmm.
than, like, I think more than 4 years, I guess, before the pandemic hit. So for 4 years, I've been eating extensively like this, right? So it just carry on with the online.
Okay.
So
Okay.
the habit is not like because I'm sitting at home I eat less,
Mm-hmm.
but because 4 years I've been eating more than I can. So
Mm-hmm.
it just took on that habit even when I was staying at home and doing online work. And in fact, maybe I would say it's a bit more worse because now that online event, most of the time sit in front of a computer and handle most of the things.
Ah,
Is not
yeah.
like physical event, you still get to go around, arrange stuff and everything like that. So the when come to pandemic, there's also the no changes in the eating habit pattern, and also plus the inactive,
Life
like,
sitting more sitting.
yeah, the, how to say
Okay.
that, low in
Sedentary.
physical activities
Low.
started combining as well. So
I see. I guess that is very true to a lot of people also. Before, when you get to attend a physical event, you get to mingle around. Like for you, you have to make sure everything is like in order, prepared, and things stuff like that. Whereas when you go online, you just sit there and click few of the button. Apart from carrying your eating habit from the physical event, overeating habit, I would say. And on top of that, now it's like a lot more sitting compared to physical event. So that's the lifestyle in district event. Okay, next is let's go to investigate Dila lifestyle when she put on the role of Chief People Officer in Ascendance. So
uh
this is a new role, is it, Dila?
yeah, I would say it's a new role for me. Many years I have only carried the event management hat, and within, I would say, in the last 2 years, I have carried. I would. Can I talk all three role together because it is interrelated? Because I have been carrying this event management
And
role for many
sure.
years, and it's only one role, right?
Mm-hmm.
Suddenly it's like within 2 years I have additional three roles which come
Three
bombard like
roles.
together. So
Yes.
the learning to navigate the new role, and also like learning from scratch what to do with this role, because there's no guidebook to this.
Yep.
If I might say what Ascendance, about ET ideas, about Kitam and all. Uh,
Mm-hmm.
it's a very open field. I would say it's not like it's not like ordinary company. They are social enterprise. It's not ordinary company where they have processes and everything. So it's an open field. So it's up to me to figure out where is my role and what I want to do and all. So that
It's
happened.
up to you to create what
Yeah,
what
create
role
my
job
role and
descriptions.
yes, what I want to do and stuff like that. So
Okay,
the chief people officer role also was created. It wasn't something that it was existing in
it
the
must be
company itself.
challenging.
Yeah, so that's why I want to talk all three roles together because it just came together, bombard in these 2 3 days.
Simultaneously.
Yeah, and I
Okay.
didn't. It's not like I had time to okay do chief operating officer first, learn, and then go to senior. It's not that. It
Okay.
overlapped, and that add up to the stress. I would say
Okay.
that
Mm-hmm.
add up to the stress that I
Mm-hmm.
was feeling, and
Mm-hmm.
I think this is a normal thing that everybody here. When you're stressed, you eat a lot, you binge eat a lot, you snack a lot, you eat a lot of sweet stuff. So
Mm-hmm.
that was one of the unhealthy habit that I kind of built during
Okay.
this period, and it also happened during pandemic. So, you know, it was a
Mm-hmm.
very deadly combo.
Pandemic and the role, and at the same time is a deadly. I like what you talk about. Your description is a deadly combo to your
Yes, you're
health in a
handling
sense,
all this with the
right?
stress, and then pandemics are more like you're not really physically going doing things. It's like it adds up to that uh, weight gain and all those stuff. And
And also your physical activity is reduced a
yeah,
lot,
physical
right?
activity reduce a lot, and
Mm-hmm.
in this during pandemic also because of all the unhealthy habits that I have with regards to
Mm-hmm.
health, I started developing like joint pain and
Mm-hmm.
was that autoimmune disease as well. So
Mm-hmm.
that's something that I was also handling that's also part of like I would say it's side effect of
Mm-hmm.
uh,
Stress
stress and all these
and putting
unhealthy
on
things that I've
weight
been
and
eating.
all the
Yeah.
habits. Okay, so that is very interesting because it's got me thinking that all these it trigger that it does affect you physically and also mentally as well, because when you stress, that part, yes, you can how do you handle that when you are stressed, apart from like channeling your, what is that called, your energy in like eating and stuff like that, how do you handle at the same time also your stress? By eating?
Mm, yeah, I think most of the time is craving for sweet stuff. I think that's my I love sweet stuff. So do
Mm-hmm.
eating sweet stuff is part
Mm-hmm.
of my I would say strength
Mm-hmm.
mechanism, handling mechanism, I would say. But then now I would um maybe most of you guys don't know have I also go to personal coaching with Hui Ting. So after joining Hui Ting, the stress handling mechanism has changed. At least I'm trying to change it rather than binge to a sweeter and unhealthier stuff. It's like going for drinking more water, going taking a rest, a nap, or was that going for walking, like these kind of things, or maybe just uh, walking. Like I now that my body is a bit more tired, right? So I started like don't sit very long. I started like waking up for a while and going and resting or walking. So I added that kind of thing as well. So kind of like learning how to expand. Last time it's like only sweet, like oh stress means go eat, stress means go sweet. Now is I have different options to look
Okay,
at, and
understand.
those options are healthier options as well. So
I
that
remember when I started with you, right? Just now when you talk about all the joint pain and all this thing, and also when you also talk about, I think you also mentions to me that you have like, which is very common for people who, how to say, sit in the long hour working in the office and like sitting a lot, where they have what do you call that, the shoulder or the neck pain. So
Mm.
when I remember when I have the conversations with Dila, the first thing I did recommend her to do is, because it's a work for me, I did recommend her to go for
Cairo.
Cairo, yes. And then we both actually share the same Cairo doctor. And when we both visit our Cairo doctor, we will talk about, oh, how's the progress of Dila and all these things. And that does help a little bit. A lot of time when, how to say, when we talk about where to start and stuff like that, right? Actually, for example, for Dila, for the first thing that I really asked her to do is really go, how to say, seek for the chiro treatment, at least to release the tensions,
Professional
the
help.
muscle,
Yeah.
yeah, professional help to release some of the muscle tension first, right? And that's what I I asked Dila to do in the
Yeah,
first
yeah. I
place.
because I have been working 9 to 5 for 12 years, so I
Mm-hmm.
think extensive sitting and working in the computer alone, like, is have developed
Muscles very tight
muscles
at the
very tight.
tight.
Yeah, who think knows? Very very severe things. Until
Yes.
sometimes I have difficulty moving my neck, and also, yeah, I do go for Cairo, and I feel it's nice to actually get professional help because you see medical point of view and scientific point of view of what you're doing. And I'm
Yep.
very fortunate. Hui Ting and I share the same doctor, and I'm very fortunate to have a good doctor who's continuously motivating
Yes.
like continuously s- truthfully telling me how is the condition. If it's not okay, she tells me that you're not okay, but this part of your body is better now. And it's like,
Mm.
okay, I get to see some progress in my body itself. Because I to be honest, I don't see the progress because I'm feeling the pain, right? But as a doctor, they do see it. So when she
Yep.
gives the feedback professionally, it helps me calm down my emotion and the stress I feel with regards to the pain that I'm doing. Because other than work, the fact that you are feeling pain and you are getting older slightly, so that do actually add up to your emotional stress as well. So having somebody to give you a real insight of it, even your
Mm-hmm.
personal trainer to tell you what should be
Yep.
done also, that would be nice actually.
Yep, yep. So actually, as a Dila coach or as just a health coach, right? Many times, how to say that? Like example for Dila case is like, yes, I can work with her, like improve her stretching, her flexibility, and stuff like that. But at a point of time, I do, how to say that? I do feel that she need the treatment first to relax the body muscle before she can work on other parts of her health goal. Okay, that's your lifestyle lah, basically lah,
Mm.
Dila, carrying so many roles. I don't know how you do that, but I'm very impressed, Dila. So with you carrying busy with so many roles, come to the next questions, right? Do you ever have your time, or maybe you can share with us? It's like, what is your self-care regime?
Mm, I like massage. It's something I like. So
Cairo is a little bit of deep tissue massage lah, consider. Okay.
yeah, Cairo is a deep tissue massage now, but I also
Okay.
like the very calm and the sun massage. Like,
Mm-hmm.
yeah, that's my way of taking care. I
That's nice.
also I'm obsessed with going to saloon, and not say obsessed lah. Like, I used to be, but now a bit manageable level already. Like going to
Okay.
saloon and washing my hair, that calms me down.
Actually, you
I
are the
don't know
second
why.
person who told me this. One of my friend, she told me the same thing, which I also I don't understand also. But she just tell me the same thing exactly as what you told me now, as in like I like to go to salon by washing the hair and get the treatment there. It just calm me down.
Yeah, sometimes I don't really get treatment also, or maybe
Ah,
not this cut the hair, but I'll just go there and say, potong, and I don't know, wash and blow. Kind of thing. It's like
yes,
that
yes,
cool waters going to hair. It's like really calm down and stuff like that. So I like
nice.
doing that. Um,
Okay.
What else? I like to sleep. That's like if I go holiday, my best holiday is to just sleep and don't do anything and watch cartoon and everything like that. So I guess uh, that little breaks I do. I think that is my self care. Rajami.
Self-care lah.
Yeah.
So that's in between of your so many roles and busy with all the roles, you do take like a little break in between to take care of yourself by going to hair wash, massage. For
Yeah.
you, it's a maybe it's
Yeah, because
a
I cannot
short
go
break.
holiday
That's
every
it.
time I stress, right? Then
Uh-huh.
I cannot go holiday every time I stress. I cannot be just missing for 2 3 days. It's also this just 1 hour 2 hours of going to salute and sun like helps calm down a bit.
Nice, nice, nice. So it's just that different people will have different way to take care of themselves. For me, I like to sleep, like you as well.
Yeah.
I like to sleep. Wash hair. I haven't tried that. Maybe I should try that and see.
Also,
And
they wash hair time. Also, they'll give nice massage to your shoulder. Are very nice.
yes, our massage is the main point. Now I understand why. Because sometimes when you go to salon, for the hair wash and all this thing, they will add on the additional services where then you get the massage, nice massage on
Mm.
your shoulder. Ah, that's the reason. Now I know. A lot of time when we stress up, our body is also like how to say, but feel very tensions, and I understand why people choose for to go for massage and all these things, because as we go for massage, it helps to relax our body muscle, and when our body muscle generally, it helps to calm down at the same time our emotions. That's
Mm.
why people like you and me also we like to go to massage and like to get ourselves like, not to say torture, but a deep tissue massage by our chiro, because after that we really feel very good.
Yeah, it really
Yep.
promotes my sleep, better sleep. No, I mean, I'm serious. I was having trouble sleeping because of the pain and the difference in my body clock timing. Because sometimes I used to wake up late night for certain
Okay.
events, and also
Okay.
it's like I was having difficulty sleeping. But the moment I go to Cairo massage for one session, and then the next 1 week I can sleep properly. So it does help my body. I would say, like what you say, like really relax. And this one at the point of time is very pain lah. But after that, it's like you reap that fruit of tahaning the pain for 1 week.
Like one of the question I would like to ask you is about Dila. All those like so many years, right? Before that, you were working somewhere else, and then you start your event. Now you carry so many roles. Have you ever worked on your health goal before that?
Yes, I did like even when I first started, I think when I first met it, Hui Ting.
Hmm?
Hui Ting is always my go-to because I kind of like the way you work. So I have started with you, I think many years back, like five
Yep,
years
yep.
ago, right? So that's
Mm-hmm.
my first help because remember I told you the period where my event I started eating a lot and
Yes.
suddenly one day I realized that without me knowing I already gained weight. Like how this happened? So then I started going for exercise with Hui Ting. I remember after work, 7 something, I'll drive all the
Hmm.
way to Hui Ting's house. I won't
Yeah.
sometimes forget to bring sport shoes, so I'll be with heels, with tracks bottom, and
That's the
people
fashions.
will just look and laugh at me. What kind of style is this? So I used to go there, and I actually reduce weight. But somehow the habit pattern started getting, when every time I wanted to work it on health, I started getting busier or started focusing on something else, and the health started brushing up, and then go again to Huiting, and then started falling back, then go again to Huiting. So one thing I'm really glad is no matter how many times I come to Huiting, she never said, "You don't come back again." you keep you
But
keep
but one
falling back.
But one thing I like about you is like you don't give up. Although there was a relapse happen, means like what you mentioned, like when what's that called? You start already, then you get like the habit of like getting busy with other things and all these things, and then the old habit come back, or you start eating or stuff like that, and you come back to me again. But this time, I mean, this time is you are getting more consistent.
Mm.
Why is that, Dila? Now we investigate.
Uh, Actually, I was thinking about this also when you called me for this topic. And I was thinking, why everything choose me? Yeah? Like, what is it that I'm doing now differently? I would say is the environment to
Mm-hmm.
me, because when I last time when I start, it was just me, right? Not many people. That time also, we think you was also starting as well.
Yes,
Not many people
I
in
also
ET.
figuring out what to do, how to
Yeah,
do
not
it.
many people in ET ideas, the platform that I'm from, not many
Mm-hmm.
people from here has engaged your services and all. So sometimes it feel like I'm doing alone, and I was doing alone because it was one-to-one session, right? But after now, I feel what's different is I live with uh, people who are all engaging your services. So they're all meeting you at different time and discussing about their health. I'm surrounded by people talking about group workout and talking, hey, I got keep it up now, or hey, I got
Mm-hmm.
even people that's working behind
Walking.
the scene, right? Like
Mm-hmm.
the fact that they're just mentioning keep it up itself is like, oh, okay, it's in my mind. So it's like it's I'm now surrounded by more people who's health conscious than when I started at the beginning. I think when you started as well, right? It's not just you're figuring out, but the client base in ET ideas, not many people know about this, right? But now everybody is
Mm-hmm.
speaking about health and
Yeah, yeah.
keep it up, and also it's like you are constantly being reminded. You forget also, like somebody suddenly will talk something, and then I happen to pass by and I hear about it. So it's like, oh yeah, I need
I
to
need to
start
work on
walking
my.
today. Drink water. It's like those kind of things help me, how to say, stay consistent now better than last time. I would say that I feel that it was a different, like more people around me is now more health conscious. So I'm automatically like, okay, I need to do something also. And
That's
also I would say one more trigger is also the severity of my health. I would not
lovely.
recommend this for people. I think that is why we are doing this session, so that you don't need
Yeah.
to wait until so terrible and so severe in your health, then only you start taking your thing. That's why we are doing this. But I guess the severity of the health, because of all the how
Shoulder
to say,
pain,
yeah, because of all the habit that I did
joint.
last time,
Mm-hmm.
uh,
Mm-hmm.
the consequence that I'm having right now is
Mm-hmm.
also one of the trigger why I'm more consistent, because I'm constantly reminded that I need to take note of my health. So
But it is true that one of the things that I observe working with many clients, right? Not many they will start working on their health goals since young, and a lot of them they will start working on or interested to work on their health goal. I call it interested because a lot of people are not really committed. They're interested to work on their health goal when something like bad or serious happen to their health, either
yeah,
physical or mental. But actually, we don't need to wait for that time to happen. Then only we take on our health goal. Even with that, we take on our health goal seriously. It's just for a short period of time. And when we are like a little bit recover or a little bit okay already, our old habit will come back instantly. Where
yeah.
this is what I observe.
Yeah, this reminds me of the what you told me reminds me of an incident that happened. Like
Mm-hmm.
I think one thing after I started joining you, and you as my personal coach and all, you emphasized a lot about medical checkup and all. So I started taking that seriously, right? I used to take that every year and all, since I guess since I was 26, 27. I started
Mm-hmm.
25, I can't remember, like very early lah, 20s lah. I started
Mm-hmm.
taking medical checkup every year and stuff like that, right? But in most of, like I used to work 9 to 5, and I used to say like I'm going medical checkup and everything like that, right? Many people, even though they're in 40s, because in working environment you work with elder people as well. So many, even though in the 40s, they're so surprised I'm taking, and they are not taking it. And when
Yep.
I say that it's good that you're taking it, because they try to convince me otherwise, like why you still young, why you need to do this and everything like that. So when I try to say, you guys should take this, no lah, I've got time lah. That's one mindset. And the second mindset that also experience is people are scared to take because they're scared of the results that, that
Result.
will come on the thing. So I would say it's also the how to say, the upbringing and the mindset of that, not emphasis on the how to say, other emphasis on the health part
Yep,
a
yep.
lot,
I agree.
from
Totally.
young itself, I would say lah.
Not to say a lot, even a little also. Actually, not really. What do I observe? Now is like from young, a lot of emphasis is on like our academic result. Our parents or even our other teachers and environment will talk to you about, hey, you get to study and get a good result so that you can get a good job, or you can what's that called, develop your own business and all this thing. Is about how to say that, it's about academy, it's about wealth, and in fact about health. Very rare people will, share with you like, hey, you need to take care of your health when you are young and all this thing. Usually
Yeah.
that's what happened to a lot of, including you and me. When things happen to us, then we will start looking at our health more seriously.
Mm.
Yeah, okay. Very lovely sharing, Dila. I didn't know our time passed so fast, but I still have questions to you. I still have questions to you. I would like to ask you, right? Okay, it's the practical time. Audience, you can do this practical together with me and Dila. With Dila, actually. So Dila, I just want to ask, not to say ask you questions. Can you, like, let's say, if you want to work on your health, right? What are the things that you would like to work on? What are the things that you want to do with regards to improve your health?
Should I say it now or?
You already have, right? You already have. Okay, number one is what?
uh I would say, improve my body movement or
Mm-hmm.
strength, I
Okay.
would say.
Mm-hmm.
That's something that I want now.
Okay.
So that's that. And then, hmm, what else? I would
What you
say
can do
like
now to improve your health? What are those
walking,
things that you can walking? What else?
walking. Um, I would say be more active, like, to improve my flexibility of my
Mm-hmm.
body, strength of
Mm-hmm.
my body, and all. I would really like to do like extensive workout and everything like that, but I I, I think I will not survive very long. But yeah, that's something that I don't mind putting it in the to do list. Like,
To do this, huh? Let's say you just need to choose one thing that you want to
I would
do.
say
What is
improve my body flexibility and strength.
Okay, that's the one thing you want to do now, lah. Because same question when I asked to a few people, they will give me, oh, I want to do this. I want to
Mm.
do like I want to do. Go very common one is I want to cut rice. Second one is cut the rice, the diet.
Oh,
Then
oh, oh,
I
okay,
want to
okay.
make rice. Many people, the first thing they told me, and then I said, I want to go for a walk. I want to start exercising. I join the gym and all this thing. So it's good that they want to do something. But when we talk about like what you want to start first, you yourself know your body best. Like Tila, now she understands her body much better now. She know what is needed for her body. She need to increase your flexibility, the stretching, and the strength part. So we are slowly working on that. So every individual will have their what's that called, different needs. So you need to know what is your needs and do one thing at a time, because when we talk about consistency, right? I remember earlier on when Dila shared about when she started the group workout and all these things, right? And then the old habit kicks in. When old habit kicks in, then you what happen is relapse happen. Means that you for a period of time you're not really focusing on working on your health goal, and you just put it aside. That's very common, and it will happen also when you do too many things at a time.
Mm.
right? Because our topic today is how to be consistent. And Dila got it now. Because she's become more consistent now. And just now she shared with us like how she maybe how she can be more consistent is like the environment she's in. For her, it's the environment she's in, the people surrounding her, keep working on the health goal. That help to remind her that, oh, I need to do my walking today. Oh, I need to do something for my health today. So
Mm.
that's what if you ask me how to be consistent and stuff like that. Maybe I should ask Dila any advice or for our audience today is a very nice closing as well. Any advice for our audience today that uh, tie back to our topic today? If you're really working on your health goal, where you can start and how you can be consistent.
Mm. I wouldn't say advice, but I realized something today when
Oh.
talking to you and you sharing, right? Because I think if you ask the same question, like what's the one habit you want to change, I would say cut rice. But I'm surprised I didn't say that today. I said about improving my flexibility and all, and you mentioned something like I know what I need for my body
Yes.
now better, which I didn't realize. It's something that a learning for me today as well. So maybe I'll
Mhm,
take that as the closing, because like uh, if I would have give up, like I've not started at all looking at
mhm,
my health, I wouldn't know my body better.
mhm,
And if I give up like halfway through and all, I wouldn't again know my body better. Like I wouldn't know what exactly I want to achieve and all. And like most important thing I would say, like every other aspect in your life, and also health, is like you have a clear goal. And it's like
mhm,
I how to know your clear goal if you don't know your body, right? So it's like the more consistent I am, and the more I come back to Huiting and truthfully talk about what I'm feeling. Hey, Huiting, this thing happened, I don't feel motivated. Hey, this thing happened today. Hey, you know what, my jeans size I kurakan that day. So it motivate me. And it's like you're understanding yourself through your health as well. uh, I would say it's like being consistent helps you understand you. Not many people would come to this conclusion, because they're like health means, oh, must be fit and must lose
mm.
weight and everything like that. But to me, it's like I'm very fascinated with the answer I gave today, to be honest. So I would say that will be a takeaway for me, and I would like to share that with the audience as well. Like where to start would be right now, because to be honest, I'm 30 something, and I started 25 years old as well, and I'm still starting even when I'm 34 years old as well. So it's like it's okay to start late, and it's okay to start wherever you are now, even the little things. Like as much as I like to do extensive workout and all, I'm not doing that right now. I'm just going for walking. Like, hey, 1,000 started 1,000 steps, and now 5,000 steps, like slowly increasing, and talking to you, right? I remember talking to you and say that we think with 5,000 steps every son, why not? Can I start with 1,000 for a while? And that's like negotiating, because you know your body now after many times, and it comes as you're being consistent, getting to know yourself. And if you know yourself, I think you make better healthier choice for you, and manage yourself better lah, I feel. So that's my takeaway from today's session.
I learned something too, Dila.
Yeah,
Very, very,
I'm
very.
still very surprised why I didn't say cut rice, because I would definitely say this if you asked me a year ago. I think now I learn a bit more about my body as I be consistent, as I start doing things that you mentioned. And also,
Where to start? Start now. How
yeah,
to be
it's never
consistent,
too
like
late.
yeah, it's
Whatever
never
age
too
you
late.
are. Yeah.
Yes, and how to be consistent. What Dila shares very precisely already shared her experience. You just keep coming back.
Yeah.
Right. Very nice sharing. Thank you, Dira, for your sharing with us today, despite
Thank
you are
you.
having your birthday. And once again,
Thank
happy
you.
birthday to you, Dila.
Thank you, guys.
Thank you, guys. Bye bye.